Hello, Cleveland, and everyone from everywhere else. I hope that you're having a great day and that your week's been going great. Happy hump day, middle of the week. We're almost through it. Apologies. Yesterday I said it was FOMC day. I was wrong. I made a mistake. I thought it was Wednesday yesterday, but it wasn't. It was Tuesday. Today is FOMC meeting day. So today at 2 o'clock, the FOMC meeting notes or minutes will be coming out. And about 2:30, Jerome Powell will come out to speak and answer questions. And around that time is usually when there's lots and lots and lots of volatility. So watch for the volatility today. If you're a trader, maybe don't even trade if it's too much for you. But volatility is actually kind of good for the traders, because you can jump in and out. That's something I do, but I do not recommend that anybody else does unless they've been in the market for like 3 years at least doing spot trading. That is like, trading USDC for Bitcoin or whatever else, and then selling it back for USDC. No leverage, no nothing like that. Just regular trading, spot trading. All right, let's get into the charts. So since yesterday, you can see that, the move downwards did happen. However, the bulls did find another higher low like we were looking for, which means we should be adjusting this bear flag a little bit now. So now we're looking at a bear flag that looks more like this. And we can even adjust the top of the bear flag as well, bringing you down to yonder, actually, right around there, and move you to, no, not quite where I thought it would be. Let's move it out a little more. There you go. Whoop, there you go. All right, so then the breakout point is where we would move this measured move down to, still down to 95. We are also noticing a double top pattern forming here, 1 and 2, and those double tops usually play down to where they started, which is right here around 98k. So look for that double top to play down to 98k, and the bulls to find to have another chance there for another bounce. If they can't find a bounce there, if they can't find some strength there, well, that would be the bottom here of the bull flag here on the 6-hour chart. That 98 level, that's the bottom trend line of that bull flag. So if they can't find support from the bottom trend line of that bull flag on the 6-hour chart, well, then expect that further downside down to 95, as we've seen this measured move taking. Let me remove the brush. I'm still brushing. But yeah, that's where this measured move would take it down to 95. 95 would be, okay still, because that would keep us in this bull flag here on the daily chart that we've been looking at, and still putting in a higher low on the daily and a higher low here on the 6-hour chart. It's if we get lower than that we need to start worrying, down past that 94 level. Now, if we do see drops down below that 94 level, then we're getting down to, we're getting down to places where we got to start talking more bearish on the general scheme of things. But as long as we're within this bull flag on the daily chart, then we're still looking for that upside movement to come in this bull flag up to about 133 at the conservative estimate. So yeah, right now, what are we looking for? We're looking for this bear flag to still play out, although this is now a symmetrical triangle, because we are seeing a higher low here, but now it's forming a lower high. And look, it could be putting in another higher low. The Bollinger Bands are getting pretty tight. Volatility is pretty low, which means that a breakout is going to happen soon. Which direction? Most likely to the downside. How far down? Well, down to 98 to look for a bounce, down further to 95 if the bulls can't bounce at 98. And yeah, that's what we're looking at. That's what we're looking at. What would we say where would we want to see the price action get to invalidate this bear flag? Well, we need to see another higher high. First off, get up over that 103.5 level. Let's see it get up over that 103.719 level. That would be, you know, the 200 moving average here. And really, though, we would want to see it get back up over that 104 level and turn that from resistance back into support. If it can do that, not just here on the 90-minute chart, but here on the 6-hour chart, but more so here on the daily chart, if we can regain 104 as support, that would be a great sign on the daily chart. That'd be good sign for more bullish continuation, possibly retests of our all-time high, and so on and so forth, maybe breaking it, so on and so forth. However, if we see the downside from here and that 98, or more specifically that 99.6 level can't hold, because if that 99.6 level can hold, well then hey, we're still seeing another higher low in this pattern. And hey, higher lows are a good thing if you're bullish, I guess. But yeah, let's look at the indicators here. So on the 90-minute chart, we can see that the Stokes are seeming to find support from the 50 and may be curling, although they are still under their signal line, and that would indicate further bearishness. This little curl might just be, you know, a little trick to get some more bully bulls in there so that they can get liquidated with high leverage. Market makers love to move the market around and get liquidations because that is how they make money. Let's see. The RSI is struggling to stay over the 50, but we are seeing higher highs that are that show confluence with the higher highs here. And seeing the lower, I'm sorry, did I say highs before? I meant lows. The higher lows that show confluence with the higher lows here on price. We are seeing confluence with the lower highs here and the lower highs here. And yeah, what that does tell us, actually, there's a bit of a divergence there, kind of, with RSI putting in higher lows while price action puts in lower lows. That would be a bearish divergence, signaling more bearish stuff. So hey, man, that's, you know, just feeds the bearish scenario a little more. So maybe that 95K is coming, but hopefully just 98. Hopefully even more so 99.6. But even more hopefully we break up over that 200 and more so break up over that 104 and then flip it to support, like we were saying. All right. What else do we got? Yeah, indicators. So here the indicators do seem to be curling up. Now, if they can continue to curl up here on the 6-hour chart, the stochastics RSI here can continue curling up, showing some upwards momentum. That'll drive the price action and the RSI up, hopefully, can drive the price action and RSI up to show us those upwards moves that we wanted to see, you know, breaking over 104. However, if we don't see a break over 104 while the RSI or the Stoke RSI does move into overbought territory and then curls back down, well, then we're going to have to say more downside is a coming. On the daily, same deal. We're looking for upwards movement up to that 104. However, if we can't see that 104 broken, or more specifically on the daily, more high, an all-time high being broken again, well, before the stochastic RSI can get here into overbought territory and start curling back down, if that happens before RSI can put in a higher high, or price action can put in a higher high, well, then we're looking at a lower high, and that would tell us some downside is a coming, man. How far down? Well, like I said before, as long as we stay within the bounds of this bull flag above this 94-ish level, then we're good for that bull flag to, you know, play out here down the road the next week, 2, 3, maybe month. But if we break under that 94 level and we're breaking out of this bull flag pattern, well then, hey, we're going to have to look for those downside patterns we've talked about before. And we'll have to adjust our bull flag and our measured move and such down when that happens, if that happens. Guess we'll see. The stochastics being in oversold territory is a good thing. Good thing, I guess. It means that it could be curling out from there. However, it could get stuck down there too. If the Stokes here just drop down, then these will get stuck down here. We are seeing the RSI in bullish territory, however, under their signal line. So let's see if it can get back up over that signal line on this next push. It'll really be determined by where price action goes today. If we can get up and over there, great. That's going to happen on the daily. But if we drop and drop under that 99.6 level or even that 98 level, well, then we're looking at further downsides for sure. All right. Thank you so much for watching. Music today is provided by Veloa, Luminous, and Sasquatch. Much love. See you later.